Hey guys, welcome back. You're watching Smell Zone India. In this channel, we talk about fragrances, all sort of fragrances, naturals, synthetic, designers, niche, everything. So in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the best fragrances which I love to wear in this season, winters. This is actually a gourmand list. Gourmand is something which is edible, the fragrances which are edible, but you don't have to drink those fragrances. Obviously, you all know this bottle. This is Ultra Male by Jean-Paul Gaultier. It's a designer. You can have a look at the bottle. Smell is bubblegummy, sweet, vanilla, and tonka bean. Also, pear opening. But you have an experience of 2-3 years or more, you will be able to see the difference between these and the ones which I'm going to talk about next. The upcoming fragrances are going to be natural as well. So in this video, we're not going to talk about only the designers, but also we're going to talk about some natural perfumery, some Indian brands which make, there are very few people who make legit stuff. Now, I'm not saying I'm an expert, but what all knowledge I have, or what all knowledge I have gained these past, I would say 3-4 years, I would like to share. So this fragrance, to me, in the opening, it smells synthetic, yes, only an initial blast, only a spray, first spray. Very quickly, it becomes into a sweet pear. Right from the top to the very end, it will give you a bubblegummy vibe. For all the youngsters, this is going to be a champion, I think. Sadly, it's discontinued, but you can easily find it on our website, smellzone.in. I'll give you the links for the decants as well as the retail pack. It's also coming in 200 ml, so you can grab a full bottle if you have already tried it. I want to mention this point. If you haven't tried this fragrance or any of the fragrance which I'm recommending, don't jump into the bottle. Sampling it first is a good choice. It's a wise decision that will save you a lot of money and you'll end up happy. You're not going to regret buying the fragrance. The other day I was talking to a customer and he said that straight away I want to go for the decants first, and that too 5 ml decants. So I appreciated him. That was the better choice, and that is the better choice for everyone. So even me, even when I started back in 2017, so I bought decants, although I was not aware about legitimate websites or sellers. Now I know. Now I own one, so I know that what we source from and what sort of challenges we have to face for getting those original products. I'm happy that you are supporting small businesses like mine. So thank you so much for all the buyers and the people who support us. Probably one of the most popular fragrances after Sauvage, Dior Sauvage, and this one should be in your collection. I would say this is for youngsters, yes, about 20-25 years of age. People can wear. Also my age, which is around 30 years. Obviously, if you have that taste, if you have that, if you like that bubblegummy or a kind of playful kind of fragrance, I like to call it playful, like Versace Eros. It's a playful fragrance. It's a clubbing fragrance, and it'll give you compliments. Ladies love this one, and it'll stay around 7 to 8 hours easily on your skin. Now this one is discontinued, so that's why I'm recommending this one. You should try this one. Now the next fragrance which I'm going to recommend, highly compliment getter and amazing fragrance. For winters, obviously this is Tom Ford Noir Extreme. You can see the presentation here. The bottle is a little dirty, sorry for that. Yep, now you can see at the bottom it says Tom Ford Noir, and a very classy looking bottle. I love it. Famous for its kulfi note, maybe a bit kulfi vibe, but I don't get that authentic malai kulfi or a kesar kulfi kind of note. Although it has kesar in it, it has that spicy elements which we find in kulfi, that is cardamom. So it's a heavy cardamom based fragrance. The people who look for a cardamom fragrance other than La Nuit de l'Homme, this one is the one you can pick. Along with cardamom, it also has other spices like saffron, as I told you, nutmeg, jaffle, which we call. And I mean, overall an amazing fragrance and very unique to me. Base, it also has some floral notes in it, white florals, and vanilla and amber as well. It's vanilla and amber base. In the dry down, I feel it smells more luxurious and edible kind of fragrance. This list is mostly gourmand, so this one is also a gourmand fragrance. Try it in the winters, I would say around December, January time, mid-December to January. Amazing. You wear it in the night and you're left with that trail of amazing floral and vanilla, amber. I would not compare it to La Nuit de l'Homme, but some of the notes are similar, like cardamom. Obviously, La Nuit de l'Homme is known for its cardamom note, but that is a more synthetic kind of cardamom. This one is very natural. Talking about natural perfumery, I'm going to feature one more brand, which is actually an Indian brand, which has even a better longevity than Tom Ford. It's straight up 10 hours plus on your skin. This one will stay another 7 to 8 hours on your skin. But the fragrance which I'm going to recommend you next is natural. It's extract the perform concentration, that is more performance, more oils in it. I have a decant. It's called OUDH. Pretty straightforward. It has oud in it. It has vanilla in it. Now straight away, you can see it is leaning towards a natural perfumery rather than synthetic. If you are a mature nose, you can definitely pick this. It is an oud fragrance. I have a good collection of oud oils, so I know what oud smells like. Now this one is not that animalic oud, which is actually the smell of oud. It's animalic. It's barnyardy. It's very woody. It's intense wood smell. This one doesn't give me that intense smell, maybe because of that blend which they have made. It's more like a very sweet, very luscious, and again gourmandy oud. So if you want something which is gourmandy, which is an oud based fragrance, but it also has some edible elements in it, this one you should pick. I have a link down in the description of buying these samples of OUDH from startup aromas. Easily will give you a good performance, like 7-8 hours easily. The next fragrance, same house, is called VETIVER KODO. You can see the bottle. Now what this smells like is totally different, guys. This is very unique. Okay. Opening, no harsh note, no synthetic notes, it's all natural. And what I'm getting is a little salty kind of smell in the opening. It will remind you a little bit of hajmola, which we eat, the digestive pill, but I'm not saying it has that asafoetida kind of smell, but still it will give you that salty kind of accord, salty sea accord. I think it has a little bit of ambergris or kind of sea notes. Mature. I imagine a very authoritative gentleman. It's a gentleman fragrance. It becomes almost like a Tom Ford Grey Vetiver kind of smell. It is Vetiver based fragrance. As you can see the name, it's Vetiver KODO. This thing is a masterpiece. If you like the mature fragrances, because Vetiver itself is a mature note. If you're a person with good taste, you will love this. Vetiver KODO. It becomes like, as I told you in the opening, it is little salty sea accord. It's there in it, but it soon settles down into a very earthy. So Vetiver is nothing but khas. So it has that green sort of accord in the dry down, but it becomes very clean. A good fragrance should go into 3 different stages. For there should be a top note, there should be a heart note, and there should be a base note in it. So it will give you the same vibe. This kind of perfumery I really adore. And like Tom Ford, they make really good natural blends, and also their fragrances go into stages, and I've seen very less people making this kind of fragrance in India. So kudos to Startup Aromas.